So there I was, lying butt naked on the bed. Candles lit. She was in gorgeous lingerie. Had a little bit of Little John playing. It was going to be a night I'll probably never forget. And it was, because I brought home a mutual friend that she shared with me, and his name was Gonorrhea. Hi, I'm Joe. I don't think I have any kids. And that story I told you should scare you, whether you're planning to have sex or not planning to have sex. Because I know I'm tired of my friends ruining their life by getting a STD, sexually transmitted disease, or becoming a father, or even some of my friends becoming a mother before their time. If you can help solve this problem, and I'll explain it to you, and I can show you how you can be part of the solution. Because you know, the United States is the largest contributor of STDs in any developed country. It shows that 12 million people get STDs each year. And that's all from AIDS to gonorrhea, chlamydia, per my physiology and anatomy textbook. Out of all of them, chlamydia and gonorrhea are the most prevalent, and they say with the viral STDs, which is genital herpes and genital warts, that 1 out of every 6 people has them, or some form of them, because they keep changing, and what you might think looks like a zit might actually be genital herpes. Teen pregnancy is also a big issue with not using protection. As we heard in the news about those teenage girls, the 15 of them that all got pregnant at the same time. And we all know how hard high school was. Imagine trying to have a child right through high school. I mean, some solutions we can come up with, of course, is education. But education mainly teaches you not to have sex. But what happens if you chose to have sex? What do we do for those people? And I know I really didn't pay attention when I was in class. I would sleep and, would always think about football practice. Also, people talk about the morning after pill to help deal with pregnancy, but that brings too many issues that have to do with similar about abortion and other issues. So the type of problem we're talking about. Let's look at a workable solution. Using a condom can help prevent gnarly STDs and pregnancy, and it is proven that. It is cheap. It creates a barrier between the man and the woman, or nothing can be spread. It's 99% effective, as it says on the condom box, with those cases where the 1% were actually the condom rips, but of course as we keep going through life, we retain more technological advances, and if you're allergic to latex, they have sheepskin condoms. Also, it prevents against pregnancy. If the use of a condom and a diaphragm, which is the female version of a condom, it can pretty much, you don't even think about having a kid. But a diaphragm itself does not prevent against pregnancy. Also, they are widely available all over the place in Walmart, convenience stores, any place you could think of. And this happened to me when I was up at Agnew where this incident took place. STDs were going prevalent through our dorms. So I came up with the idea, and I said, Miss Health Teacher, how about we put condom dispensers in the dorms? And you know what? A week later they were there, and the STD went down. So the availability is a big issue. You say to yourself, you know the person, you're like, hey, you've been my best friend for years, you look healthy, whatever, we're going to have sex or whatever, and you think they're okay? No, they're not. It's not good just to not use protection and not be prepared. And I'll show you why. Because 19 million new cases pop up each year in the U.S. And that's per the CDC. Of course, chlamydia is the most prevalent. Out of every 100,000 people, they say there are 347 cases. And just think about how that is here in Polk County. The medical costs themselves are $14.7 billion a year for STD cases. You got gonorrhea, you go in, you get the bumblebee pills and a shot of penicillin. It costs a lot of money if you're not in the military. We have the means to prevent what is going on. And you ask yourself, how can I do this? How can I be, Joe, how can I be part of the solution? You got to be prepared. Be prepared for the situation. You know you're going out with a girl, be prepared. Carry that condom with you just in case something happens. Well, let's say you get with her and you don't have a condom. The condom breaks. Well, there's other things you can do. Play footsie, go to a movie, play with her hair. There's many things you can do. Play video games. Like my friend Anthony does, spend time with their parents. Or you can do like my friend Rich and just say no. I like to end on a note that something that came from my favorite movie, The Big Lebowski, that has to do with preparedness. And this is what the most steps it's going to take, is to carry condoms and to actually use them. Because we know how to use a condom. It's just being prepared for the situation. This quote, is it being prepared to do the right thing, whatever the cost? Isn't that what makes a man? Sure, that and a pair of testicles.